This video will show you how to set up Cura and prepare your first 3D files for printing. First, go to the Wanhao 3D printer website, click on Download Software, and find the Duplicator 10. Now the first option you'll see is Cura 18.04 in this version of the video. Click your latest version and it will bring you to your download link. Click download. Direct download or save to your Dropbox and wait. Once your download is completed, open the exe file. Windows 10 computers, you may get a protected your PC. This is from Wanhao, your printer manufacturer, developed for your printer. Hit the run anyway, then choose your language, hit next, follow your standard procedures, install the Cura software. Make sure you are operating as the administrator. And once your files have finished installing, hit finish. Find the Wanhao Cura icon, double click it, load up your software. Now if it's the very first time you've run it, the machine settings will appear. If not, first we're going to make sure we're in expert mode, switched to full settings. That will give you access to all the settings. Next, under the machine tab, we want to add new machine. And if it's the first time, like I've said, this will appear right away. If not, hit the next button, find the Wanhao D10, and choose whether you want to submit anonymous information for helping us to improve the program. Once you finish, hit the finish button, and you'll come back to your main build platform. All the settings will automatically be set to your D10 printer. So if you didn't switch to expert mode before, hit expert, switch to full mode settings, and if you did, well, here we are. Hover over each of the items and you're going to see a brief description. Feel free to read more about those on your own time, and we'll focus on a couple in particular. That is the support type, which I always leave at touching build plate. That will make sure any part touching has a support. And the platform adhesion type, we always want to have it on raft. So with your D10 printer in particular, the raft setting will give you your best results. Because it is not a heated bed, the raft will adhere to the honeycomb surface the best. Now hit your ... to reach the expert settings, and you can again read through those. Once you're a little more experienced, you can fine-tune many of your printing details. The print temperature should be set to 210 with your D10 because we use PLA prints, PLA filament that is. Next, under the Advanced tab, you can see a bunch of details. One of the main ones is the nozzle size. This is a 0.4 millimeter nozzle, and again, you have many default settings. These have all been tuned under your D10 profile, and you have a few more options. But for now, we're just going to load our first file. So hit the load button, and the first one I'm going to load up is the Wanhao curve. This is just some Wanhao text that I've made. And what's going to happen is you'll see under the disk it will load, and it's figuring out how it's going to print, how that raft's going to print, and it'll give you your total time, which is in this instance an hour and 39 minutes. Now, to use your build platform and move around, just right click and hold, and you can move around. Use your mouse wheel to zoom in and out. And you can highlight models, just click them to highlight them, and you'll see options appear in the bottom left. Another way to pan, you can hold both mouse buttons and move your mouse in and out. So right now we want to check out some different views. We're currently in normal view mode, and there are some other modes you can look at. Overhang mode, transparency mode, X-ray mode, see through it, and layers to see how you're going to print. In our example, layers will show you where that first layer is going to print and where the raft is going to appear. So that raft is going to build around our print to give it more support. We always want to be touching the build plate and in raft mode. So let's go back to normal view. And next we're going to show you how to scroll around. So just click your model, move it around, click and drag. You can always center by right clicking and hover over center, and you have a bunch of other options here as well. We're going to choose the duplicate in case you want to duplicate a model, and choose the number of instances you want to duplicate, and it will appear. Now you can automatically get it to center again. It will notify you if you're outside the platform. Right click and then hit delete if you want to get rid of an object. And if you don't like what you've done, you can always reset positions and center on the platform. Each time you move things around, duplicate, add a different setting, it will automatically calculate how long it's going to take to print. Next, we'll show you how to rotate objects. Down in the bottom left, you will find the rotate tool. Just click the rotate tool and you have all your axes X, Y, and Z. You can move it around in 3D space. Just click and drag each of the circles representing the axes. If you're not happy with what you've done, you can hit the reset button just above that rotate button, or you can hit the lay flat and it'll flatten it on the print surface again. Next we want to go to the scale, and we'll just show you quickly how to scale. You can click again the XYZ and move it around to get a size that you like. And you can also change the size by clicking on size millimeter, and it will automatically change the other dimensions for you. So too big, it won't appear. Or adjust the size how you like. And those are the basic settings for your first print. Once you're ready, make sure you've got your SD card installed in your card reader. Hit the SD button, it will automatically generate the code for you. Now that code is ready to go in your printer, so grab your SD card, turn your printer on, make sure you're fired up for our first installation video, and print it out. See how you go. Let us know how you go in the comments.